So today we're gonna paint the lion, right? Isn't this your guys' school mascot? Right?
Yeah.
The school mascot. Nice. And we're using all of the red tones. I'll show you. This is the color wheel, right? You know the color wheel? Well, look we're just staying right here. That's all. The entire painting is red, oranges. And then the browns are just like a dark version. That's it. We're staying in that one family of color. It's called monochromatic. Mono means one, right? Monochromatic. Chromatic is color. So we're going to make a monochromatic painting. Very exciting. And we're going to paint the background first. And then we're going to paint the face. And then the super fun part is whoosh. And let me tell you the funnest part about painting. Anyone can put color on. Nobody cares. The best part about painting is when you get these on purpose stripes of color inside each other, right? Where I on purpose have two colors on my paintbrush and I just make stripes of both and then I don't touch it anymore. I just let it sit there and be like, what? That looks so good. I have two colors and they're, but what happens if I keep touching them? They just become one color. And that's very boring. So we don't want that to happen to our painting. Okay, question, yes. Jaleesa. I didn't quite hear that. A little louder.
Are we going to finish the painting in one day?
Yes, takes us 2 hours. Well, now we lost 15 minutes putting up our easels. But no, it'll go faster, right? It goes as fast as my group is able to follow directions. Right? Boom, 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 like that. So, but if you could, and another awesome thing about this painting, the background is red, right? But look is there a little bit of black? And then it's very black, and then it's less black, and then it's pure red. It's very black in the corner, but the next row is not very black, and then it's less black, and by the time I get to the main, I run out of black. That's called fading, blending, right? We're going to learn how to do that. So after we do in the background, our brain's going to be like, oh, I get it. It makes total sense now. Okay, so let's do the background first. So we need red paint, and we need black paint. And giant paintbrush. We have two paintbrushes, right? Big and little. The little is for noses, right? And mouth. And that's pretty much it. And eye. That's pretty much it. But this would never fit in those teeny tiny spaces. It would just be gigantic. And then it looks like that's an okay size paintbrush. But watch what happens when I smash it. It's a humongous paintbrush. That is huge, right? So what if I don't want it to be that big? What should I do? Do it softer, right? Softer. And then when I smash it, I'm humongous. Hold your two paintbrushes up for me. Let me see. Yeah, that's right. I just want to make sure I have the same two as you have. Okay. I was like, did I give it a smaller one? Okay. So, because I packed them like a long time ago. I packed these kits. Okay, so we're going to do the red part first. So here's my painting. Looks just like yours. And I get my red. And then when I smash my paintbrush, I go smash, look at it open, right? And my paintbrush goes boop. But when I outline, I'm actually going to look at one hair right on the edge. And that one hair, I don't wiggle. That's going to make a big mess. I just push my paint and one hair touches the pencil. You want to see if it's true? I'll show you. So I just stab my paintbrush into the red like I don't care. Whatever. Don't care. Like that. You do it. Then watch me. Everybody watch. Don't look away. Look up. Stop painting. Look. I'm going to go smash. I'm going to go above the line so I can open my paintbrush. Blip. Oh, there it is. It's open. Now I sneak up.
And also my brother came in.
Now one hair is touching. And I push my paint staring at that one hair. Oh, I ran out of paint. So then I poke my paint and I go above it, smash, and and find that one hair. Like that. Now you do it and see if it's true. So did I land on the line or above the line? I'm above the line and go bleep. And then I sneak down until that one hair with paint on it touches the pencil. But it only goes about 3 inches and you run out of paint. And then scribbling is for crayons and pens and colored pencils. We're not scribbling, we're pushing. We push our paint like a bulldozer. Now you do it. And Juliet, I can't see you or your painting. Can you fix your camera? There you are.
Her brother's gonna bring it just for her.
Oh, that's kind. Okay. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna, I just got the nose. We have more to do than that. So I stab my red, stab. Okay, I'm gonna go, I have to go up over his ear, but I'm not gonna touch his face. I'm gonna go smash, and then, okay, now my paintbrush is open and I can sneak up and one hair touches the pencil. Oh, there's the ear. Up, over the ear. Oh, and then, and then I got hair, and I go ziggy. Does it really matter what happens to the hair? No. Because how do we actually paint the hair? Everybody look. We go like this, right over it. So trying to trace perfect zigzags, it doesn't matter. We go like this, fluff, fluff. So it's the idea of hair. That's all that is. So I could just, now I just go, okay, now I could just be like, I don't care. The back half is like, so I just kind of go, la, 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 don't care, don't care, don't care. There, because what's going to happen to the back half? We put hair over it. We're going to put hair, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, look at mine. It's all dry. Should I call that done? No. I'm going to get more red. Bye, little white dots. Now there's no white dots. All right, better. I was too dry. Not enough paint on my paintbrush. Okay, there, I fix it. Because with paint, we push paint super thick, right? We don't go scribbly, that's crayons. This comes out super thick and good. And see on the back where we don't care, I can go up and down, totally doesn't matter. But in the front, where I'm outlining, I have to use that one hair trick, right? So back here, whatever, but up here, very careful. I ruined his nose. Wait, look at me. Look at, Julie, look. Don't care. Don't outline it nice. We'll be here all day. The back half, don't care. Front half, care very much. So don't waste any time at care. Who cares? Paint. Just throw the paint on the back. But who finished this already? Me. Now I'm going to get more red. I have to do his nose. I could ruin it right now. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to smash and I'm going to sneak up. Let one hair touch the pencil. Why are we good at this? So you learned how to handwrite and write numbers. I'm only looking at one hair of the paintbrush. Okay. Right? But that's for the front. Did I go super careful for the front? Yes. Did I go very careful for the back where his hair is? No. Nobody cares about the back. Ooh, his chin. One hair touching it. Okay. Oh, it's not enough paint. There's white speckles. More paint. Poke. Okay, there. Nice. Fabulous. And it's one hair, right? I sneak up to it and let one hair outline my painting for me. And then the more paint, if you go stab, and it's nice thick paint, it makes a nice thick bead of paint. Squeeze out the side of your paintbrush and make it nice and smooth. If it's not enough paint, we start going, and then it's a furry. And his nose is not furry, it's smooth. Question? Go ahead. Jaleesa, go ahead.
How do you do nose?
Okay, let me show you again. Step, more paint. I already painted it, but I'm just going to show you again. So I'm going to go above it, above, not touching the nose, and sneak up. Oh, one hair touching the pencil, and then I push paint, push. I'm going to miss. Push, and then, a squish of paint comes squishing out the side of your paintbrush and makes it very, very smooth. Now, what about the bottom? Should I care about the bottom? Look at what happens to the bottom. It has hair on it. Oh, okay, then we'll just do whatever. La 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 la.
My brother already came to get them.
Oh, he brought you your kit? Can he help you set up your easel? And then how come we smash our paintbrush so big? You know why? It makes a giant protective barrier around the lion's face that even if we started to paint up to it, it'd be really hard to hit her face because we'd have made a nice big whole giant paintbrush barrier around her face so it's safe. Okay, so it's not tiny. Uh-huh. Question?
By the way, do you slip on the bottom?
Yes, and then this is just fake, like make fake hair. Because what happens at the bottom? Look at mine. We're going to put hair down on top of it, right? The hair just comes, the ziggle-zaggles are probably way up here, but we paint over them. I know. Nice, because we're going to go past those when we do our hair. Oh, you're beating me. Okay, now everyone got that? Okay, easy schmeezy. Now we're going to do the fade. So everybody look at mine, okay? So we're going to do in little sections, right? 4 sections. So how about if we do her top of her, above her ear to her chin, okay? And then it's going to, where is it most dark? In the corner. We're going to learn how to fade. No, wait. Let's do it in the bottom corner. Because if we screw up, no one will look at it. Okay? This will be our practice corner. Okay? So we'll go, okay. Now, just for your mind, just put no paint on your paintbrush. Just like from the chin to the middle of her hair. So we'll do this little square right here. Just for practice in this little area. So it's not a real line. It's just for our brains so we know the basic area. It's not like supposed to be squares or anything. But I just go, okay, so right in the middle of her head to the bottom and from her chin to the side. Okay, got it. Okay, just for our brain. Okay, now I need to get this all red. So I'm going to stab my red like I'm mad. Like that. Oh my God, there's so much paint. But now I'm just going to go push and shove and push and shove and push and shove and push and shove. And look at, I'm getting close to her chin. And then I stop. I slow down. There. And then push and shove and push. It's like peanut butter. Push, shove. Look how far it's going. It's still going. I haven't had to get more paint. Push, shove, push, shove, push, shove. Wiggly, wiggly, smush and smash and wiggly, wiggly, side to side. And am I doing it in an exact perfect way? No. No. I just push it around, and I don't want to see no white. Go back. Oh, get that white. I see some. Get it. Now I have to go near the bottom, get more paint, because the bottom of my painting is white. Who already sees how easy it is to sneak up to your lion and not hurt nothing? Because we already put a barrier there. It was just for safety. Okay. The bottom. I'm just going to pick up my painting a little because that easel will be in my way. But what if I get my easel dirty? So, it's your easel, you get to keep it. So, it could get paint on it. It's not precious. So I go like this, so I don't want to see any white down there. Okay, you can make sounds because you're muted, right? You can play. So I have this whole corner done. But what magic trick are we gonna do? A shady fade, right? So look at mine. Everybody pause painting. Look at mine. It's very dark along the edge. So I make a scribbly, very dark red. And then just what's left in my paintbrush, I go a little deeper into the red, like I'm running out of black. And I go a little closer, and a little closer, and a little closer. And I can never go back to the beginning and pick up more black. I am trying to run out of black. Okay? So I'm just gonna, like, instead of stab my black like I'm mad, I'm just gonna poke it. I'm just gonna go like this. Everybody pause and look up. I'm just gonna go and poke. Just some. I got some. Some. I didn't stab it like I was mad. Just some on the tip. Like that. Make sure you catch up with me. We just got black. There's no waiting. We're moving right along. Okay. Ooh, and now we're gonna put the black. It goes in this corner like an L. And we're just gonna wipe off the black, like get off my paintbrush black, and just go, ow, 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 there. Now you do it. You don't want to be a step behind. Okay, is that very pretty? I know. And then I also don't want to go like this. Up, down, perfect zigzag, boring, perfect zig. You know what would be more interesting? Big, little, small, little, big, little bit, big, small, little, big, like that. So let's make reddish black. It's only like 2 fingers big. 1 row of reddish black. You guys ready? Look at me. Ready? But I stay really close to the very edge, very edge, when I could go all the way to the top, but it's only 2 fingers. And how big? Was it very big? It wasn't very big. It was 2 fingers worth. Well, that's the very black. Okay, let's talk about it. How many color values to get to 3D? Hey, Juliet, just do his face, okay? The back is way easier. This is nice and smooth. Paint his face, okay? Yeah, don't worry about the back half. That's just extra. Okay, so how many color values to make 3D? Everybody look. How many color values? 3. Dark, medium, light, right? So if I want it dark, that's a whole bunch of black. If I want it medium, I'm running out of black. And if I want it light, I've completely run out of black on purpose. So watch this. Everybody pause. So I am not going to touch this deep black anymore. I'm actually going to just touch the inside edge of it and the black that's left in my paintbrush. I'm going to make 2 more fingers of black, but I should run out of black. Watch me. 2 fingers. I'm kind of pushing the black into the red. Watch. Everybody watch. I'm just grabbing the inside edge of the black, and then let's drop it's medium because it's not very black, and I never go back to the very edge because it's so dark. I just want some, just a little bit of black, and that's all the end.
Can you repeat that again?
So it's very black on the edge, right? And I want to keep it very black. That's my darkest dark. Now I'd like it to be medium. Oh, push up your sleeves if you have sleeves. This is real paint and does not come out, so push up your sleeves. Thank you. Oh, so now I want to make medium, just what's in my paintbrush, and I grab just the edge of that dark black, and I go scribbly, and that's all. And I can never go back to the very far edge and get more black. I don't want any more. I'm trying to run out of black. Okay, now what's left in my paintbrush? Just a tiny bit of black. 2 more fingers again. This should be even a lighter black. So, oh, it looks like smoke. It's like, oh, it's like a baby amount. Oh my gosh, it looks so soft.
You just put all around that small wood spot.
Just what was left in my paintbrush. I'm not allowed to get more black. I'm trying to run out of black. Juliet, are you using your biggest paintbrush? We're painting our background with our biggest paintbrush. Is it turning light black? How about now we get all the way up to her face? What's left in my paintbrush? Barely smoke, barely invisible. Okay, I touch the very edge of what I made and see if I can't even make less black. That's like invisible black. Nice. Juliet, this is just for you. Juliet, watch. Watch me. I'm going to show you how to outline using the big paintbrush. Okay? Red. And then I smash my paintbrush like this. Smash. And it opens really big. And then I sneak up to the line. And then I let one hair touch the line. And I push my paintbrush. Okay? Now you do it. That was for her because she came late. Okay, wait, let's check. Do we have dark in the corner? Medium, then lighter, then lighter, then lightest? Shadow. Right? Nice. Okay, so that's the ugliest that we're going to do. So now when we do this top part, it's going to be prettier because we already know how. Right? Wait, should I get more black at any time? No, I should not. I am trying to run out of black on purpose, right? Very black, not very black, ran out of black, no more black on my paintbrush. And then let's do this part up here. Now my paintbrush has a little black on it, so I'm just gonna stab my red like I'm mad, stab! And do this whole corner, like from the top of his head, right? Back down to this little chin spot. So I go, all right, blah, 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 blah. And then I just slow down where I'm near her face. Blah, 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 blah. Just smash it around, shove it around, blah, 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 blah. No more white things. Bye. Goodbye. Oh, there's some white. Get it. Oh, at the tip top. I see it. On the side. Okay. I think I think I have white things, but it's the light shining on my paint. Just smush it around. And you notice we're using the side of our paintbrush to smear the paint around and not the tip of the paintbrush? Do you notice that? Like the tip of the paintbrush is a little sharp. Use the side. Like everybody pause and look up. Here's my piece of bread. Look at me. Here's my piece of bread. Here's my butter. I'm going to butter my bread. It's a little sharp. But what if I use the side and I peanut butter it on? Right? So I come up to and I use the side when I'm smearing. The tip, look at, she scratched, and you can see it's whiter. I kind of scratched the paint off. It's a little sharp. So I just go side of the paintbrush, side of the paintbrush. Good job. Okay, now we're going to shadow that. You guys ready? It's red. Do we love red anymore? No, it's 1D. How many? We want 3D, right? So, black. So how many times am I allowed to get black? One time. We're trying to run out on purpose. So do I stab it like I'm mad or just poke it, right? I'm just going to sneak up on it and just go and poke. Oh, it's on the end. Maybe a little harder. There, okay. I think I did it too soft. Okay. And then where am I going to drop this off? Down here, it was like an L. So up here, it's like a 7, a backward 7 in the corner. Just wipe it off like it's a boogie. Get off my paintbrush, black. Ew. What? And I can't get more. It's good enough. It's good enough. Look at the bottom down here. Isn't it drying darker? Black dries way darker. So you think, I didn't use enough black. Just wait until it dries. It gets way dark. Okay, guys, ready? So how many fingers of black do I make at first? It's like a frame. It's going to turn black. It's just scribbles of black. But my corner is going to be my most black area. And everything as I get closer to her face should be less and less black. Okay? So make our scribbles. And we're going to go. Oh, 2 fingers. Did I go too big? Okay. All the way down, touching the other black that I did down here. Oh, and I can go all the way across the top. There. And use like fake cursive. Big, little, small, little, big, little, small, little, big, little, small, little, big, little, small, little, big. Right? Not zigzags. Everyone's going to see your zigzags. Right? So you're just going to go. And then, do I ever go back and touch the very edge and get more black? No. I'm going to try to leave that just there. But where could I get more black? Could I touch the very bottom of this black, the very side of this black, and push it in just a little bit more into the red? And the black in my paintbrush, right? So everybody pause and look up, okay? So I'm going to go, okay, I'll just do it here. So I'm going to maybe cut this 2 fingers, maybe just grab 1 finger's worth and go, push it in deeper into the red. Blah, 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 blah. I'm only touching the very, very edge. I'm only touching the very, very edge of the black, and that's all. There, done. Oh, and there. I missed there. Okay, done. Do I need to touch it a lot? No. So it is more black around the edge, less black in my next row. And are my rows like straight or something? No, they're ish. They're-ish. And now what's left on my paintbrush, just like a little bit of smoky black is all that's left. I can touch the very, very edge of this medium blackish red I made and see how close I can get to her face. I just go, oh, now there's just dropping off a little bit of dirt near her. Oh, I got really, really close to her face. I'm just dropping off some misty, dirty black. A little bit of a little smoke, a little, that's all. And I never go back to the side because I'll pick up more black. I'm trying to run out of black as I get closer to her face. So the next row is less, then the next row is even less. And by the time I get to her face, I ran out. Aiden, look, just what's left on your paintbrush, go a little closer to his face and put a little bit of smoky black, just because some of it's pure red, just kind of ruin it, just kind of put some smoke around his chin so it's a little bit smokier near her face. Just your dirty little paintbrush is the exact correct amount. Look at it turned, right? And then go up to the edge of your black. Look right here. Oh, let me push some of it closer. Push it towards her chin. Yeah, there you go. Nice. And the corner, look at the corner, is still perfect. Can you rough up the corner so it's not a perfect 7? Rough it up a little bit. Give it some texture, something interesting to look at. There. And then check with your, we have a mind that check. Oh, I forgot something. Okay, everybody pop. Is this world connected to this bottom world? Can I make sure that these 2 worlds touch? These 2 worlds are touching. They're the same color. Make sure you sew them together right here. Cecile, don't add any paint. What's in your paintbrush is perfect. Just kind of sew them together. I can see a line, Cecile, right there by his chin. Kind of go, yeah, go up into this top world, down into the bottom world, up into the top world, down. Scribble, scribble, so I can't see. Yeah, the bye line. There's a perfect line by his face. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. There. Like you sew the two worlds together. It's a little perfect, right? They're like, no, calm down. And Juliet, I like yours being red the best. It's perfect. Nobody says yours has to have black. Yours is going to be brighter than ours. Ooh, okay. So check with your brain. Do you have dark, medium, light? Darkest near the edge, medium, and then you ran out of black as you got close to his face? Nice, right? Okay, so I'm not going to help you anymore. No, I am. But look how easy the back half would be. Don't we just paint the whole back red and then put the black on it and do the fade? That's so easy. We already done it 2 times. So I just stab my black like my red like I'm mad, and just, okay, hello, the whole back half. Ew, there's black in my paintbrush. So I'm going to decorate the whole back half. Yes, Cecile? Say it again.
Paint what's in the lid again?
Yeah, we're gonna put the black in, paint it all red, and then put the black accent, right? But we've done it twice, so we're still gonna try to see if we can fade. Can we do a blendy disappeary fade where the paint literally runs out inside the wet paint and you just give it permission? You just go ahead and turn to nothing, dust.
Mine's still having a little bit of black on it, and it's looking really black.
Oh, it could be a little dirty, because aren't we going to add black in 1 second? We're going to do this to it, look. Right? We do this again. So if it has a little bit of black in it, it won't hurt it, right? So no worries. Another question?
Do we get the sides of the paint?
You can, but if, do it really fast, because I'd hate for you to get a step behind trying to paint the sides.
This time with the red, could we flip it twice or once?
Ask me that again.
I said, you know how we couldn't dip it with the black?
Oh yeah, Just once, right? But we're probably going to be less afraid of how much paint we get, so it ends up being a little more. Because we're going boom, right? We're less scared of the paint. So now I'm going to stab my, poke. I almost said stab. Poke my black, poke. And where do I drop it off at? A 7 in this corner and an L in this corner. There. Right? I just went, hey, we already did this. Is this going to make sense to your brain now?
Yeah.
I know. And you have a human brain, and how do human brains learn? By watching me do it or by you doing it? You doing it, right? The teacher shows you math, whatever. You're actually learning when you're doing the math. We don't like it, but that's what kind of brain you got, so too bad. You got the doing kind of brain, the experience only kind of brain. Okay, so who wants to try to do it no helpsies? I'm still going to say it because I can't help but talk because I'm a teacher. But see if you can go black, not very black, running out of black, all gone. See if you can do it. I'm still going to say it, so just ignore me if you don't want to listen to me. So I'm going to do my 2-finger row of black, 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 blah, 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 all the way down, blah, 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 down the side, down the side, down the side. Then hit some more black, and I'm done. This 2 finger is big. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I better connect it at the bottom where those 2 worlds are connected. Boom, boom, up the side. Oh, connected across the top. Okay. And look how much more free you are with your paintbrush. Right? You were all worried when you started and you're like, oh my gosh, it has to look a certain way. You have a personal style. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And then, Now there's just a little bit of black on my paintbrush. Can I do a medium pass? I can touch the edge of this and grab the edge of this black to make my medium black, and it's 2 fingers big. Oh, it's softer. It's a softer black because I'm running out of black and I don't even care. I'm trying to run out of black.
Can we go close to that hair?
Yep, because what happens to the hair anyway? We paint over it. We practically paint over. We don't even care. We just put hair on top of it. Look at this one. Look how much more black I put. Aw, I feel like I want to go back and do it again. Anyone else want to do that? I have like just a little, look at how little bit of black I have. It's not the same. It doesn't match. I'm going to do it one more time. I can do that, right? I can just add more and do over. I don't get mad. I just do better. I'm going to try again. Poke with my black and put more in that corner and more down here. Okay. But that means I have to start over because I have to run out of black on my paintbrush. So I start on the very, very bottom again and try to make it blacker. 2 fingers big, blah, 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 going up the side. Oh, it's way blacker. Loving it. Okay. And then I'm climbing up the top. So, and then I hit the corner. Okay. Much more black. Okay. And then there's more black in my paintbrush. So the next row is going to have probably more black because there's more black in my paintbrush. And I do another row touching that row. Like they're overlapping, like when you vacuum or mow the lawn or sweep. And then, ooh, look how red that is now. That looks bad. I want that turned into smoke. It's so bright. I'm going to get rid of it. Another pass. Oh, I'm just dropping off misty smoke, touching the hair, and I don't even care. Oh, that rhymed, and I don't mind. There we
go. So we could kind of touch, like, the hair?
Yes, look at me. Oh my God, I got all over the hair. I'm painting over that. I don't care. I wouldn't do that to her face, because the face, we have to use that caramely peanut butter color, right? And it might show through. But look how dark his hair is going to be. Bam! Right? Let me check mine again. Can you guys see the bottom of my painting? Or is it cut off?
I think.
Because there's a bar that covers up the bottom of my paint. Oh, there. Is that better? Oh, it keeps falling. Okay, there. Because I can't see myself, right? Crazy Google Glass. Okay, check for 3D. Do you have a dark edge? Do you have a medium running out of black edge? Do you have an almost no black left in your paintbrush, faded smoke edge all the way up to the lion? Is it 3D?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yes, it is. Juliet, just keep decorating. Watch, just do a row and then do a row closer to the lion. And then a row, and try to run out of black. Don't get more. I go closer to the line and closer to the line, and you'll just run out of black all by yourself. And all of a sudden you're out of black and you're going next to, yep, no more black left. You want to do that? Or are you too scared? You just want to pot, you don't want to do anymore? Just do the black frame then. It looks nice. Because I know you missed the beginning part.
Okay.
No worries.
What's the white for?
Oh. We have highlights. We need to make his nose brighter, right? We need to make, like a lighter caramel color. It's going to be useful. Because how do you get a color to go brighter? How do you get a color to go darker, right? That's what we're going to try to do. 3D, 3 versions of a color, right? So now we have to clean our paintbrush to lick it off. No. Get a paper towel. You guys are crazy. Okay, I get a paper towel and I open it and I put my paintbrush in there and I fold it over and then I squeeze it really hard and try to get all the paint out and a big book it comes out. My paintbrush will still be red, but you know what we use it for? Painting the mane. So a little bit of red. The mane has red in it, so it won't hurt nothing.
So I have water left.
Oh yeah, don't use water. This is why. Because water is a solvent. This is water-based paint. So if a drip of water escapes, it goes and erases the paint in a stripe off your painting and you can't put it back on. It's happened to me and made me very upset. So I paint without water because one little drip made me so mad and I couldn't fix my painting. It's like an eraser. And then you're like, get a paper towel. Oh no! And it's pure white. So maddening. Right? So I just learned to paint without water so I don't get mad. Okay, you guys ready to make his face? Oh, put the lid on your red and your black till we're ready for it because we don't want them to dry out. Just let them rest like that. Where's my other one? Clip. Okay. And now I find caramel. Caramely color. Or peanut butter color. Or I don't know what's another. Butterscotch? I don't know. An itty bitty paintbrush. Right? She looks really little, remember? But what did we learn with the big paintbrush? Right? If I use the side of the paintbrush, she's actually really big. I'm not going to use the tip. That's for doing tiny, tiny pointy things. But if I use the side of the paintbrush, she's actually kind of big. Does that make sense? So I'm not straight ahead. That's a pencil. So I go use the side of the paintbrush. Okay? Baby paintbrush. You guys ready? So we're going to do this ear. You know why? Because it's our very first thing to do in caramel. So it's behind her face. So if we do it first, we could put her face in front, right? So I just get your caramel and you stab it like you're mad, and a big blob comes on there. And then how do we outline? Right? So I'm gonna land inside the ear. My paintbrush will open, and then I let it touch the red. The red's dry, right? So watch me. I go smash. I'm in the ear, and now I sneak up. And from inside, I ran out of paint. Look, I ran out, it's completely white. Ugh. More paint. It's so little, the paint doesn't last like the big paintbrush. Stab. So from inside the ear, I push up to the line there. And then stab. Then from inside the ear, what if I get some on her face? So her face is going to be that color. Yeah. You want to see it up close? That little ear.
Okay.
Little ear, caramel color. And then should I leave it like that? An outline? No, just what's on your paintbrush. Use the side of your paintbrush. Wiggly, 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 wiggly. Hello. Now painted it in. I have an ear, the back ear. It looks bizarre, but it's the ear on the other side of her face. Okay, well, who sees that that color is a little see-through? You know who's not see-through? That is called transparent. This is called opaque. White is opaque, and you can put a little bit of white on it, and now it won't be see-through. And I can highlight it. Get some white, but do I need as much as I had caramel? No. So instead of a stab, maybe just a poke, and just get some.
Like this?
Same little paintbrush. We didn't change paintbrushes. Same baby paintbrush. Is it the baby one?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go, oh, where would it be the most bright? On the top of her ear? It just looks like a backward C or a question mark. Just drop it off like a little question mark. Should I leave it like that, like an ridonculus? But what if I do, remember the fade we did? What if we let it be very bright near her outside of the ear, then less until we run out of white? This is reverse of the black. But let's see, watch this. Everybody pause and look up. So I just go tiny wiggles because I don't want to fall out of the ear. But I just go wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. Oh, I made like a light caramel. Then the next row will be less white, less white, less white. Oh, bright, medium, dark. Bright, medium, dark. Using the side of my paintbrush. That was really sharp. Let me try that. That was very hard. I keep using the tip of my paintbrush. Irritating. You have to do it really soft. That was hard. Harder than I remember it. I was pushing too hard, which was making my paintbrush open and go. So I was like, I have to float on top of the paint, like I'm barely touching it. The tip keeps scratching. Very tricky. Is it a pencil? No. Like, I have to use the side of the paintbrush and very gently floating on top of the paint. Okay.
What if you accidentally go out of the line?
Look, I didn't even get the top of her ear. You know what we're gonna do right now anyway? We're gonna put her bangs. Cause look, if we put these bangs and put them behind her ear, we could put the ear in front of the bangs. Does that make sense? And making hair is really fun. So can you find your big, gigantic paintbrush again? Right? And, oh, here's the trick, is I can only brush, just like she was a Maine lion, or it's a he because he has a mane, right? I can only push away, and then they'll come to a little point. I cannot pull again. It'll open, become a big fat line. I can only touch and fling, and touch and fling. Touch behind the ear and fling. Touch behind the ear and fling. Does that make sense? I cannot go, smash paintbrush, pull. I'll show you. This is what I mean. So I go land and flick. Aw, it's all pointy, right? But watch what happens if I go, I'm going to fix it. Smash huge. Because the paintbrush opens to come forward. It'll never be pointy. So that I can only land and push away. Okay? Okay. And if it has a little red in it, we don't care. Because we're decorating. Okay, so let's get the caramely color. And we're just going to put some little, can we go on top of the red, the background? Yeah, her hair is in front. So just, boop, your caramel. And I'm just going to touch, and where does her hair point at? It's laying back this way. So you kind of just lay it back like they just go flat. And I'm touch behind her ear and go flick. Let me do that up close. I touched behind her ear and went push. Could I pull forward? No, it'll make that weird square. Okay, how about one beneath that? Behind her ear again. Land behind her ear and flick again. Oh. Now how about, and it's just a singular flick, right? Now how about right in the corner of her ear, and I just go, push up and under that one. Push up and under that one. Ooh, there's red in my paintbrush. Look, it's got a little red stripe in it. I like it. And then more caramel. Now I'm going to land on her forehead and back and behind her ear. Flick. And they like dink, 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 like little steps. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh, more caramel. Now go behind her big ear, land and flick. And then behind her ear, land and flick. And then behind her ear, by red. I don't even want to look at the red anymore. And it's like, boom! I'm not scared of painting over no red paint. And I touch behind her ear, flick. Touch behind her ear, flick. Touch behind her ear, flick. Oh, look at those fluffs. Hey, these are just caramel. Why are we using our big paintbrush, Jacqueline? Big paintbrush. Are you doing your hairs? Do your hair with your big paintbrush, or you'll be here all day. Are you doing, Jacqueline, are you doing your big hair? Otherwise, it's a single hair, so you'll be here all day. It'll be boring. Oh, well, is this 3D hair? This is not 3D hair. I do not love it. What do we need? Can we go darker and lighter? Let's get some of the rusty brown. This one, the one not brown. Or we can use brown too. Let's open our 2 browns. Are we going to need very much? We're just decorating. So we just need a tiny bit. Ew, brown stinks. It's like a paint fart. Okay, now I'm going to get the rusty brown. And I'm just going to get a little tiny poke. And a poke. Rusty brown. Because this caramel hair looks very boring. And I would like to put some stripes. What if I, just on top of the caramel, I put some rusty brown stripes? You want to see? So I put it behind her ear. Flick, flick. Oh. What? Am I painting over the caramel or just giving the caramel a little something with my little rusty? Oh, I ran out. Speck. Just a speck. Or just like the, oh yeah, oh. Just this little tiny bit of decoration. Flick, flick, and they're stripes now. Did I mix them in and make one color, or I just let the colors touch each other, right? They're just, look at, they're just next to each other. Well, that's only 2 colors. Is that 3D? No. Can I go darker with some real brown? Chocolate brown? Poke. Okay, now I got chocolate brown. I don't know. Let's just see what it looks like. Do I need a lot? No. I'm just going to go, oh, what? Oh, gee. Oh. I am getting a microscopic speck. Just a speck. And I just go, whoosh, 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 whoosh. That's all. Just a little something. So I have dark pieces, medium pieces, and light pieces in my hairs. Neato! My, look at this one. This one was sticking out when I did the original. Look at his hair sticking out way better. But then when I did this one, I combed his hair down flat. I like the sticky uppy parts. Let me see if I can make more. But I have to use caramel to do it. Let me see. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, there. I got some sticky uppies. That's better. Because I like that better from before. Ding dong.
Do like a too long piece?
Well, because it just depends on what your style was. I was doing mine so flat that it didn't have any cute pick. So just put maybe, hello, I got a few stick ups. I was doing mine too perfect. Oh, wait, and check with your mind, right? Your 3D mind. Do you have caramel pieces? Do you have rusty pieces? Do you have dark pieces? Is it 3D? Or what happens if you go like this? You just get one color of brown. Nobody cares about that, right? We like the stripes. That it just let one color float on top of another color. So good. Okay, now we're back to itty bitty baby paintbrush. So who looks forward to doing all this mane? With all the colors, look at. We're gonna make all those colors. It's gonna be so beautiful. But we have to do her face. His face is very boring, right? So let's get our caramel. Because look at her noses. The top of her nose. Oh, no, ear. So we can get our caramel and do this ear. Oh, look how ratty the ear was because I got some paint on it. So here I go, smoothing out her ear. And I can go like that. There is her ear. his ear. If he has a mane, he's a him, right? See how I smoothed out his, I got paint all over his ear. Don't care now. And then, can I go around the, the inside hole is blick. So I could just go and fill it in all caramely. That's not going to stay like that because look how see-through, how transparent. Transparent means you can see through it like a window. Transparent this caramel color is. And if I had some opaque, means you can't see through it like wood, white on it, look at the difference of the two ears. I could add a little bit of white to this ear and help brighten him up. Right? Do I need a lot? No, just some. Just some.
What if you go inside the ear?
That's going to be a blick. We can cover that up easy. That's a blick. Right? Okay, well, I totally see through. I can see every brush stroke. It looks terrible. So I'm going to get a poke of white poke. Just dab in my white poke, a poke. Right? And then drop it off on his ear like a rainbow. Hello. But I'm not going to leave it like that. That's dumb. Oh, yeah. And this is when we have to do it super soft and float on top of the paint with the side of our paintbrush. Remember how I kept messing up the other ear because I was pushing too hard? Let's go, well, softer. Okay. So, side of my paintbrush. Oh, I'm going to mix that in. Oh, it's a better color. It's soft. And I don't care when I run out of white. Why? Because it's a naturally built-in shadow. So I give it permission to have brighter areas. And I'm doing it so soft I can hardly stand it. So soft.
I went over his ear.
Oh, two voices. Say it again.
I said, I went like over his ear and it caught on his hair.
Well, go like this with it. Make little flicks with your tiny paintbrush and just go turn it back into flicks. Hair piece, hair. Just their baby hairs. Nice, but don't touch too much or you mix all your colors and become color. Okay, now we're going to do from his forehead down to his nose. So I just stab my caramel. Lots of paint. I have far to go. Okay, I'm going to outline in front of this ear. I'm going to touch the red, and I'm going to do the whole shape around his eye like this. Okay, so I just go, I land in her forehead and let one hair stick up. Remember that? Smash. One hair is touching there, so there's no white showing. Run out of paint. More paint. Caramel. From inside, let I turn the corner hard. And then on top of this weird triangle thing, oh, more paint. You have to stop and get paint a lot because it's not a pen. And up and over his eye and attach it to his ear like a cat eye. See, it's a weird shape. It turned into just this weird shape thing, but we do one piece at a time so we can highlight them. Juliet, did your camera go off again? I think Juliet's frozen. Did you come back? Okay, and then now that I have a good outline, nice and thick and smooth, now I just use the side of my paintbrush and make it all caramel. Stab! Oh, and under the ear and forehead, in front of this ear, side of my paintbrush, and I'm not scared of how much paint to use. I'm not scared. It's on like peanut butter. Look, side of my paintbrush. Push, push, push. Not the tip, it's not a pencil. Side, push, 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 push. The tip scratches the paint back off. So irritating. Well, can it just sit there and be caramel? That's not 3D. Now I'm going to stab my white. Stab. And I'm not going to I want it all the way to the top of his nose, but I'm scared I'll go outside the nose. So I just get as close as I can without being a spaz, right? So I just go, forehead wipe, but I want it there, but I was careful, right? I didn't want to go outside of his nose because I have to sneak this, right? I don't want to go outside. So I just drop it off so I can smear it in. Do you think it will be brighter on the top of his nose and we'll probably run out of white by the time we get to his cheek? So we don't get more. We're on purpose going to run out of paint. And it's furry, so I can go side to side. Oh, la, 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 la. Oh, look, watch this. Very bright, and as I come down, I'm running out, totally run out. Bright, medium, dark. It's very bright. Oh, I gotta get up to the top, and then it runs out of paint. And it's very bright near his nose and runs out. Very bright, and then it runs out. But look at how much better texture that is using the side of my paintbrush. And then right here, attach his forehead to his ear. Right there. It's just so there isn't a weird line. I've never seen a lion with a line, so we just kind of go right there. The same color, so who cares? Are you using the side of your paintbrush gentle? Tip your paintbrush, keep scratching the print off. Not a pencil. Side.
I accidentally kind of got in the nose.
Oh yeah, but it will. I got a little bit in my nose too, right? I could just go like this and wipe it off like jelly. There, because I know it's gonna be black. I just don't wanna. I don't wanna forget where the thing is, where the shape is, because I won't be able to draw that again. So I just kind of go, okay, get off there. Who did that? Now I have a little dirty paintbrush. Filthy, dirty, little tiny baby paintbrush. But I need black for inside his ear hole. But if my paintbrush is a little bit dirty with caramel and white, it won't be as black. It'll be mixed in, right? So I just gonna touch this just a speck. I can get more, but I just want to start off with, whoa, okay, that's more than I wanted to get. Oh well. Do I get mad or I just do better? Whatever, right? And then now I got the black, and I'm just gonna, how do I outline the inside of his ear? I land in the ear and then sneak up. Oh, it's like a rainbow. Woo. But it is a softer black because I have a little dirty paintbrush. But the outline first, because your brain can stay inside of a line after you outline. But we land in the ear because we know the whole inside of the ear is black, and go smash and let one hair sneak out and do the outlining. Oh, okay, I messed that up by touching it twice. Stop touching. Go. Okay, there. And then clean our paintbrush. There's a lot of black on there. We just clean our paintbrush. Pinch. Ah. Maybe 2 pinches. Black. And I can put the lid on my black. Calm down, black. And now a little bit of red. Because what does my red have? Red is like a shadow in this picture. I've never seen a lion with red near her ear. Right? Never ever. It's acting as a shadow in this pretend painting. Right? So I'm going to get a speck of red. Just a speck. And I'm going to drop it off under her ear like a little boogie. Like a little dash. Blip. We're just going to make a shadow. Get up. And then wipe off any extra you have. That's all he gets. He doesn't get any more. So get that off your paintbrush. Okay. Now I just have some. Because I'm hoping for some soft reddish caramel color. And I can even use my finger, watch this, rainbow, 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 and make a soft, blurry, misty, misty red. On it, it's like a rainbow near her forehead, ear, forehead, ear. Oh, like that. Can you do that? So I put the little boogie of red, right, with my paintbrush, beep, but then I smooth with my finger and make blurry caramel, blurry reddish caramely stuff. Mush it in. Are you frozen, Brianna? Or did you already do it? Did you do it? Okay. And then I can wipe my finger on a napkin. Well, guess what? We're going to do the same thing to this triangle, right? But let's do his whole face first. So it goes from ear to those lines and then all the way to her chin like this. No, to the top of her mouth. Okay, so I'm going to get caramel. And I go, okay, behind her ear. Do you guys have a line right here? So basically I'm just hitting the tops of the hair of the mane. That top one, that top one, that top one, that top one. And I keep going straight. And then I'm even with her mouth. Like that. It doesn't have to actually be that straight. It can be more of a backwards C. I did it perfectly straight. So it could be round. It's a face. I don't know why I made it perfectly straight, but whatever. So from the back of his ear, and I could just do this to soften it a little bit. Like a windshield wiper, okay.
My thing looks a little dark with the black.
Oh, just clean your paper. Or it's a shadow. It's a shadow. But mine had a little black in it too. I don't care. Okay, now let's paint it caramel. You see that little you see this little part right here that where it looks like a J, right? Let's go on. Let's about 2 fingers big. Just go follow the J up like this. It's a scribbly J. I'm a scribbly J, and I went up his cheek. We're gonna turn it black. Right here, from her mouth. See that J? I'm up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, going up, down a J. It's a shape. Well, I better, that's not, I gotta paint underneath it. I missed, look. Well, let's put some paint under it too. Okay, there, all right. Okay. I had my perfect J, but then I need to put some paint under it because I don't know what it was. Was it connected to her face? Huh?
So if we don't get the line, because I kind of messed up right here.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that. We're trying to make a dirty little shadow.
Because the hair's going to go there, right?
Yeah, then we're going to get black and just dirty this little area up. So it's about this big. 3 fingers big by 3 fingers big. It's a big chunk, and we're just making it's this. It's our dent on our cheek, but it's a lion. So see how it's shaped like a J, right? So we're like, oh, it's a J shape up his, because we're gonna make it dirty with black, and it's not an actual thing. It's a shape of a, you know, contouring when you're trying to do makeup. I don't do contouring because it makes me look like I have a dirty face. Lady, you have something right here. I know, it's my contour. Just looks dirty. Okay, now I'm gonna get how powerful is black? Black is a very powerful color. She wants to make everything black.
I did my J too thick.
Oh, don't even worry about it. It's just like this. Right? It's ish. Now I'm going to get some black and just get a tiny poke. Because how powerful is black? By a million. Right? And I drop it off. Remember where the J was? it kind of goes right in the middle of our scribble, and it's kind of a hello. Like that. Exactly. And am I going to leave it like that? Because that looks ridiculous. How if I just make just one finger big, just make a tiny little scribbly J. Up there. Well, it looks a little perfect. I want to make it blurrier on the edges. Remember when we ran out of black and we just used mist? What if I use my finger that has no paint on it and just touch the tops of it and make blurry, dirty caramel? Let me do it closer. Oh, I'm barely touching the top of it. I'm making some dirty little caramel. Oh, look at you, dirty, filthy caramel. Oh, now let me do the bottom. Dirty, filthy little caramel I'm making. Oh, there's shadow. Dirty, dirty, dirty. This looks filthy. Hey, it reminds me when we made medium black over here. But with my fingers, it has a rougher, more furry texture. Do I need very much black to do that? Oh, and I don't want zigzags, so I kind of go soft, 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 scrap, 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 scrap. Great. Now we're gonna get caramel and then connect the you know the middle of the J. We're gonna jump out of the middle of the J. Whoop. So middle of the J jumps to the triangle, hello, and goes under and under the I.
Can we still have black in our paper?
Yeah, it can be. It's a shadow. That makes sense, right? So I went, oh, there was the middle of my J. So I went up and I hit the triangle corner and then wee under the eye. Hey, why don't I just do his whole cheek in caramel? So easy. How much caramel should you get? A lot. We have far to go. Stab. A disgusting amount like this. Because we just go scribble. What if I touch the black? So. I touch your shadowy cheek. So. At least I don't see any white stuff. Stab. Maybe put 2 layers. It looks, what's that? Transparent. So what about 2 layers nice and thick? Super thick. Oh, and doing it softer the second coat. Just like I was putting on white, but I want it thicker and not so softly. Hey, I just went over my black. Oh well. The little black shadow on her cheek. I can get some on there. But look at, I'll show you. Here's the difference. Here is where I have 1 layer. So you can see the white through it. And where I put 2 layers nice and soft. Oh, I'm going to put some right there. Soft, soft, second layer. Nice. Okay, now, okay. You did it? Did 2 layers? Side of paintbrush? Now, how about this triangle? Is it really a triangle? Look at his face. No, it's the dent. This is my dent next to my nose. He has a humongous nose. That's his dent, and we're using a red shadow, just like we did up here, of the dent. So we're going to paint it caramel first, then put red on it, and make a triangle shape. It's ish, right? It's not like a literal triangle. It's a little triangle shape next to his nose. Okay, so I put the caramel on there, of course. Triangle shape. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. But it's not just caramel, is it? No. It's going to have a little poke of red in it. nice.
Mine's a little bit dark.
Oh, it's fine. We're going to put red on it. We're going to make this. So if it has a little black in it, it's got shadow. Right? Okay, then. Now I'm going to get a poke of red. Poke. Poke. I just poked it. I didn't stab it hard. I just went poke. And now look at me. I'm going to drop it off in the middle of my triangle up to his eye. Get off my paintbrush. Right?
Mine's kind of covered with the caramel paint.
It is gonna. Yep. On purpose. And then, ew, there's still more red on my paintbrush. Get it off. Wipey wipe. Get off my paint. Okay. That would have been too red. I just want some. Just some red. Because red is a lot of ink, right? I mean, a lot of pigment in it. So now I'm just going to go like this and do a little one finger big scribble, right? And watch me. Everybody pause and look up. Scribbly, scribbly, scribbly. 1 row, 2 row, higher, higher, higher. Okay, okay, and then stop. Whoa, that just looks ridiculous. It's like, what is the stripe on his nose? Let's blur it with our finger. And it's triangle. It's triangle. And I'm just going to try to like blur it out with my finger and tell it to calm down a little. Oh, and it's nice and triangle-y shaped. And I just went, hey, that looks like the shade we put under his ear. But it's bigger by his lips and smaller by his eye. Triangle. And then look, I'm just, what if you get some on his nose? It's okay. What if I get some on his cheek? It's okay. Scribbly, scribbly. It's a shed. Oh, I got some under his eye. That's going to look nice. I don't care. It's this weird shadow under our eye. Who likes the color? It becomes soft, floaty, floaty, floaty with your finger. Soft, 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 soft. Who thinks the paintbrush would do a better job? Do you want to use your paintbrush? Floaty, floaty, floaty. Soft, soft, soft. Gentle, gentle. Soft, soft, soft. Is that better? Because you've come to really trust your paintbrush. I like using my finger. That's why I'm always saying it. Because I feel it feels textury and I like it. Now clean our paintbrush off because it has red in it. Great. We just clean out, let's just squeeze out the extra red. Now just go stab with my caramel. Now we have to do around his around her, under it and next to his nose and this little part. And I'm just going to want to put some caramel on it. I'll show you up close. Because I'm going to add white to it. That, like this. There. Like that. It was just right along this little thing. Oh, and there's the J, right? Right from the nose, like that. But I'm not leaving it like that because that looks redunculous. I'm going to stab my white. Stab. Now I have caramel and white in my paintbrush at the same time. And I don't even care because what color is this going to make? Sand. So I'm just going to wipe it off on top of the line I just put. And then I'm going to scribble it towards her mouth. But I would like it to be dark to light. So watch me. Everybody watch. This is just like the background. So there's so much caramel right here. So everybody pause. It's 1 finger big. Very sandy. Less sandy. Even less. Can you hear how dry that is? And then I let it run out. And that's all I do. And you can hear, I pretty much ran out. Should I go get more? No.
The triangle, did we have to do it like all red?
No, it's reddish. It's It's got a little bit of red and caramel in it. Just ish. Has some. Okay, look at this perfect line right here. I don't like it. So can you help with this? Remember how, listen, it's no paint on my paintbrush. Everybody look, no paint on my paintbrush. So now I'm going to go, oh, I just soft. Oh, maybe I should do that with my finger. I just wanted to make it softer along here. Soft edge. There. That's better. My paintbrush was not helping me. So I just want to blur out the edge by the J and by the triangle. Now what about the front of her lip? It's super white. Watch this. Okay, I have to trace right next to her lip. Uh-oh, it's her mouth, right? So I go under her, pure white. I just got a big stab of white. Under her nose, touching the background, on top of her lip. Watch, and now I go back, running out. So it's more white in the front of her lip and less white as I run out going back. Who got more than one version of sand? Is it more bright and then darker? Did you give it permission to run out of paint? Do you have a brighter area and a darker area? It's accidental, but then when you do it, you're like, it's not bad. And then who has a perfect line? Can you go where there's a perfect line and just say, calm down, little line. You just are too harsh. You look like a cartoon. Let me fuzz. Okay, blurry. Okay, now how about his chin? I'm going to get some caramel and put it under, dirty paintbrush, don't care. And put it under his lip, right? Like a booger. I don't want to lose where his lip goes, because I'll forget where it goes at. And then, after, it's just a filth. I just put some filth so I can get some white, stab my white, and make her chin. Up, down. And look at the stripes I'm getting. I touch her mouth and pull down. Look at, some of the hairs are falling out underneath her chin, like little furs. Right. I'm pulling with the white, I'm pulling down. And then on her chest. Blur. I didn't like this line right there. It was too perfect, so I'm blurring this right here. Calm down. Because did I want her chin to be like pure white? No, it's a filthy little animal. He run around in the dirt. He's not going to be pure white like my fluffy white dog that I give a bath all the time. Not lions. Lions don't do that. Who likes the colors it's changing now that it's dark, it's drying? Deeper colors, right? Okay, now noses. Clean our paintbrush from the white. Pinch. Just give it a pinch and it will make it pointy. Thumbs up if you're all caught up with me, right? Nobody's behind. Okay. Because now it's black eye, black nose, black mouth. Then we get to do the mane. Okay, we could totally ruin the nose right now. So it is a triangle, but there is a weird nostril thing that sticks up right there. Like a cat or a dog, right? They have those little nostril things. So I stab my black. Okay, from inside the nose, I try to outline. So I lay it in the nose. Oop. Let me do it closer so you can see. So I go inside the nose, smash, and then sneak it up, and then from underneath, there. Now I can fill it in easy. Oh, wait, everybody pause. The little rainbow thing. It's a little nostril, lowercase n. this thingy. You know what? I think it's supposed to be taller than that. What am I doing? Okay, there. Is that right? So tricky. So tricky. Oh, and you know what else? If you resting your arm on your painting, do you know that's why we use an easel? If it was on the table, what would we do? Totally put our arm in it. So easels are for painting to keep us not touching things. Because you'll totally like, ruin it, be mad. Okay, how about eyeball? It's a triangle. It's like an ice cream cone. Poke the black. But from inside the eye, I land in her eye, smash, and wait for that one hair to tell me. And I go up, back, down. And I'm going from above the, okay. And then once I have a good outline, easy fix. And then how about mouth? Okay, so everybody pause and look up. I stab my black. I'm going to try to do it in one stripe because what happens if I start messing up? It's going to keep getting bigger. So I touch the front of his mouth and try to just go, I just fall backwards on the roller coaster. Whee! Done. I think that's a little low. Okay. So good so far? Can't wait till we get to do the mane because the mane is so fun.
My, like, when we did the mouth, like the black line, it looks kind of like foggy.
Oh, from the white? Wait till it completely dries. And after the mane, go back with a nice, clean, perfect black and do it one more time. It just mixed with your white from your white near your mouth. But wait till it dries, let it rest, or it will just keep making gray. Who feels good about it so far? Better than you expected? What, you hate your silly, what? What, it's not even done yet. You're being too critical. Is this the best painting you ever made? Or is it the only painting you ever made? That's what I thought. So you're doing fine. You're doing your brain thing. You're just copying me. It comes out-ish. Okay? Now you get to switch to big paintbrush. And now open all your colors. And put them all out. Yay! Rusty brown, brown, white, and black. Look. Here's the trick though. Do I go like this? It is just going to make some filthy brown color. I actually like it when I get a tiny piece of brown floating in my caramel. Or it's a little tiny piece of white that accidentally lived. And I didn't go back and touch it. I let it sit there. What if I touch it? Gone. Okay, oh, there's a red piece. And I could put caramel in the red piece and I could put brown in there. See? But I'm making stripes. So the colors lay on top of each other. They float on top of each other. But I don't squish them together. That's just brown. I'll just be brown. Okay, so who's ready? Big paintbrush. Oh, and we have to switch to getting lots of paint. Why? We have far to go. Look at this. From here all the way to there, that's a lot of paint. So don't be afraid of stabbing your paint and getting a lot of paint. So where's caramel? Is she organized? Right over here. Stab the caramel! But my paintbrush is filthy. Good, maybe it will add some extra. Okay, and we go ahead and we touch her face. Look. Land on the face and pull. Land on the face and pull. It's all good. Okay? So I go, oh, land behind the ear. And how about if we just fall down like an S? Whee! Ride the roller coaster. Caramel color, big. And I just land behind the ear, smash my paintbrush. Whee! Oh, it didn't even make it to the bottom. Mine dried out. I did not get hard enough stab. One more time. Woo! Okay. Whee! That's better. way more fun when it's lots of paint. Right? Oh, look, I went down and what? Flick. Hey, do I care about the bottom? No, I do not. Flick. It's hair on a wild lion. Bye, white. Down in there, right? Now, I'm gonna decorate it. That looks boring. So I'm gonna get a poke of brown, the one that looks like chocolate. Poke. But just some. Because I don't want to paint over it. I just want to decorate it. Like when we did the hair, the bangs. So I go, let me just make a stripe down the middle of it and see what it looks like. Ooh. What? That looks good. Should I do it like 10 more times? No. It'll just turn brown. Did you get some colors of stripes in it? Like there is caramel, but it has a few little streaks in it. Like it's floating on top. Super fun. But what if you just touch it and touch it and touch it? Stop touching it. Okay, dirty paintbrush and all. How about red? Stab my red hard, because how far do I have to go? Far. Stab it. Stab! Oh my God. So much paint. Okay, I'm going to touch his face. And then I'm going to overlap on the caramel because I don't want white showing. So I let them overlap like I'm vacuuming or mowing or something. So I just go, okay. Oh. Maybe even twice. Woo. Oh. Nice. That looks fun, right? And I just flick out the bottom. Well, that looks boring. Can we put some caramel floating on top? Stab my caramel. Especially right here. Look where it makes a perfect stripe where the caramel and the red meet. Oh, that's kind of, ugh. So watch me, everybody watch. Okay, right there where, I'm just going to go right there where caramel, I'm just going to make caramely red. And maybe another stripe of caramely red. Oh, not nice. And then done. So what happens if I keep touching it? Who's going to eat up my caramel? Red. Red is so much more powerful. They're just going to eat it up. And how soft you get. First you get it so wet with one color. And then how soft when you decorate. Float on top, really gentle. If you crush those colors together hard, they're gone. Right? Soft. Okay, what should be next to the red? Maybe brown. No. Rusty brown. Because I read on my paintbrush and they might make a new color. So rusty brown, remember her? She's like reddish brown. So I stab her. Stab! Oh my God. How come I get so much? I have far to go. And I touch her face, the edge of her face, there's no white showing. And then I'm going to overlap on the red. I don't even care, so there's no white. What? That looks so good. Maybe 2 stripes. Whoosh. Oh, nice.
What color is it again?
Oh, rusty. This rusty color, it looks like reddish brown. Not brown. And then, are you going all the way past the bottom? Remember I said we don't care about the bottom? Flick. A flick. Look at those little pointy things. Could I just go flick? Like that. We don't care about the bottom. We're putting the hair on top. Ooh, rusty brown. She looks kind of boring. Can we put some regular brown on her? Stab your brown. Regular brown, chocolate brown. And see if we can't put some stripes on her gently. So I don't crush it in. Oh, look at that, looks good. And then maybe again. Oh yeah. Okay, that looks good. I put stripes. Oh, now you know what I want to do? 3D. What if I put caramel on top of those? Maybe just, here's the brown. I put brown or caramel in between them. So I'm going to poke my caramel, just some. I'm going to put them in between the browns. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, you're jealous of me. Ooh, neat. Okay, there. What if I touch it one more time? Caramel will be gone. Rusty brown is way more powerful. Who wants to do another one? Me. Okay, brown. Just brown. Brown. Now I have to touch your face and go, wee. Oh, look at brown. It had rusty brown in it. So that looks kind of good. But it's not fabulous. It's not fabulous.
Were you using brown, the dark brown?
Back to dark brown. Because we haven't done a solid dark brown with decorations yet, right? But it's a little dark. Here's my chance to put a little bit of black and go a little deeper, right? But how much black? Very little, because she's very aggressive. So I'm just going to sneak up on my black and just put a little thick. Because I'm scared of my black. I'm scared of it. It'll just turn black. Just some. That's all you get. Okay, now I just go, okay, on the brown, I go whoosh, whoosh, deep and shadowy. Boom, boom. I put stripes in it. Whoosh, using the side of my paintbrush. Because the tip just scratched it. So I went back over it with the side of my paintbrush to try to calm it down. Ooh, what about white? A speck of white? I don't know. It might make gray. I don't know. Just a speck. Because look at this one. This one has pretty highlights in it, and I like it. But if I play with it too much, it will just become sand, right? So I'm just going to let it float, and I'm just going to go, that's all. I barely touch it. Okay. Oh, wait, that's a little lumpy. And that's all. Okay. So what happens if I touch it too much? It just gets eaten. Okay. Rusty brown. Oh, no, red. Red. Then red. And now they're starting to come like an S. Look, it goes from chin and jumps forward. And it kind of tucks under like an old man's beard. Watch me. So I go here, and then swoop, like I swoop.
Are you using the red?
Red. Oh, look at, oh, this is what I didn't want to happen in yours. Look at how that white is showing. That's not supposed to, white is, I have to make sure that it's attached to the face. So there's a little bit, okay. It's not supposed to be like white showing. Well, red can't sit there by herself. What do you think it should be decorated with? Some dark brown. Whoosh, whoosh. And then maybe some caramel. Whoosh. Ooh, look at the stripes it made. That came out good. I like it. And then maybe rusty brown. Who's getting close to her chin? Just keep going. Make a different version of those colors, stripe after stripe. But should you touch it more than once? No. This one, if I put rusty brown, I'm just going to be curious and go, what might look good with that? Caramel. Swipe. And then I get, ooh, maybe black. And then I go, whoosh. Oh, that was too black. Oh, danger, danger. Look at too, uh-oh. I'm going to clean my paintbrush off. Try to get it off. Okay, it's going to be shadowy, but I better put something over it. I was very aggressive with the black. But can I put caramel on it and tell her to calm down? Yes. Whoosh. Nice. Whoosh. Even over my red. Whoosh. Whoosh. Ooh, I'm touching it too much. I want to play with it. Whoosh. I like making the colors, but if I touch it too much, then it's not as fun. I don't want to lose the neato texture, you know? Now you just start deciding. And go all the way up, look, all the way up till you touch her chin. So you can go red with some brown on it, then rusty with some black on it. And you get to decide because you already know how. And then you know just how much paint to get. And how many touches it takes to make pretty stripes. I feel like my last one was darker. I'm so scared to put black in it though. I had deeper parts in it, and I'm too scared to put more color in it. I'm gonna ruin it. Ugh, okay, that's all. I think there was some more white in it, but I just be so careful. Oh, so careful.
This part could be just like this part. Any whatever colors you want to.
Yeah, any colors now. You know how. And did you see how I was experimenting? Well, this color might look good with this color, but it might look good with this color. But I'm not trying to make a new color. I'm just trying to make them float on top of each other and make stripes. And then once you get to her chin, you're done. But look at me. I got jealous of some of your paintings, and I'm putting little teeny. I'm just using the very, 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 very tip of my paintbrush and going back and decorating with a speck like this.
Could you use the small paintbrush?
I think the small paintbrush would be too sharp like this. You know what I mean? But look how pointy this big paintbrush is. I'm just gonna go as soft as humanly possible and put another stripedy color. Maybe another stripedy color right there. Oh, you can't go up into the bangs. I just touched your bangs. How come? They're already dry, and I'm basically painting them over them. Because you can't make new colors when the colors are dry. You just paint over them. You can only make new colors when they're wet. So you'd have to re-wet them and start over. You know what I mean? You'd have to put caramel on them and then decorate them. But otherwise, you're just painting over them a new color because they're dry. You guys did a really good job. Nice job, everybody. I really like Jaleesa. Is that how you say your name? Jaleesa? Yeah? I wasn't sure if I said your name right. Very nice. And Brianna? Good. And Cecilia, look at yours. He has a very, very serious, very commanding. Oh, look at Isabella's. Amazing. And then on the bottom, your names are covered up by that big white band, and I can't see your name. I can't see your name down because the rest of you have, it says hang up pictures on the bottom. But they look beautiful. I can see them. I think it was Adrian. Was that your name? Because your name's covered up. But look at the deep, deep red in his mane. So bold. But can you see how you could touch it too much and it will just become ew, right? So once you're done, call it done or you'll just get brown. Good job, you guys.